Hello everybody, welcome to WorldTVOnDemand.com. I'm Harold and I'm going to bring you another video about HTML and how to structure your web page if you're going to write raw HTML, because my website, I do it raw HTML. I write all the HTML and that way I design the page I want it. And the reason I do that is because cell phones or up and down like this. So I try to keep everything in a line like this so it fits on a cell phone, and it's easier to maneuver and get around on the website from a cell phone, because at least 50% of the people nowadays are viewing it through a cell phone. So this is going to be kind of a quick tutorial, and you can pause the video anytime, take notes, get your notepad up and running so you can type it all down and play with the code. And please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the video. So I use NoteTab Lite to do most of my coding and stuff. And this is just an example. This would be where I would start on most of my web pages. So it's an HTML file, and up at the top up here, this is the head. This is everything that needs to be in the head. Now, that's not to say that you can't add more things, and I'm going to show you, because like on my web pages, let me just go back for a second. Let's just say, for instance, up here in the corner, I hope you can see it. I hope my picture's not in the way. But it has an icon of my logo. So if you go to this web page, I don't see it there. But anyway, you see the logos here at the top. Right there is a good example. See how that logo right there is showing up? Well, I'll show you that in the next video, but that's easy to do, and you should have it on your web pages so people get used to that logo and they know what to look for. They're looking for that. So anyway, you would want to put in your title, would go here where it says your title, your company name or whatever you want to put there. Now, if you want to do the author and you want to put in your name here, you can, but you don't have to. I put in all these zip codes because that's the zip codes that I service. And I also made a meta tag for the cities that I serve in the Orlando surrounding area. And those two things you don't have to do if you don't have a service like I do. And then also the state. So when somebody in a particular area types in and looks for something in a particular area, Google will search your meta tags and get the best one that meets their request. Here in the description, you want to make at least a couple of paragraphs and talk about your website, and not about your website, but about your product on your website and what you do. And then right here where it says your keywords, you want to put in keywords and not a whole lot of stuff. You don't have to do sentences and things like that, and you can do short sentences. I'll give you an example. Well, let's just start here on the description. Appliance repair Orlando, the phone number. That helps a lot right there, because Google will actually show some of this in the description on your Google search, so you can, when it brings it up, people can look at it and say, oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It'll also do keywords. Like I said, the keywords, now I'll do some here with a little bit long tails, because I want the phone number is very important, so I enter that as much as I can. And then when you're doing just the keywords, you want to put in just a keyword with a comma after it, and that will separate each keyword. So you want to make sure that you do that. right here where it says keywords, and it says your keywords. You want keywords that are related to your product and your website to get people to come to your website. On the body color, you can do whatever you want to. This one I add, you don't have to add a background image, but I added a background image to, let's go back to this website. See this funky blue lines here? That's what that represents. So if you have a picture or something particular you want to use for a background, you can put it in there. The text color, the link color, the V-link color, and the A-link color. So you can play with those and see how you like it. And then you come down here where it says your company name and put that in. And right here where the P is and the other P is where you're going to start your setting up your web page and putting in all your content, which is a whole another video, which I will get to. HR is simply a line going across the page. Here, I'll show you, give you an example. Let's see. Like these two lines here, I wanted to highlight this line and bring it out a little bit, so I put those two lines there. Another example is like when you're done talking about one thing and you want them to move on to something else, I put a line there so they know that that's the end of that particular segment of the web page. So, getting back to it, if you're just starting your web pages and you're just starting to learn HTML and stuff, or you just need this for a reference, you're welcome to use it, and that's how you would get started and building your web page in HTML instead of using a template, and because most templates look like everybody else's template and you want to be different and cleaner and something that will fit on a cell phone. So this is Harold with WorldTVOnDemand.com. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the video, and I'll have another one for you soon. You have fun doing your HTML.